I hit some mad snipes, but the gameplay glitched out. Look at it. It looks like literal dog piss. Brothers, I was cracked on Overgrown. However, how's it going? So we have some more information coming from Infinity Ward themselves about Modern Warfare multiplayer. Now, I just a tad bit late, just a little bit. The way that they release information for this game is kind of bad. So this information is coming from a random Activision blog, which like no one knows about, so it did kind of fly under the radar. So the information, first things first, is operators, right? For characters that have backstories and voices and outfits in multiplayer. No specialists, abilities or weapons or BS. Thank the heavens. From this blog we learned more about operators and some of the actual characters, so let's try and do this in one go. Let's take a look at all the confirmed operators. First we've got Grinch. That's a beautiful name, brother. He's wearing a ghillie suit and that's all I've got to say about that. The next is a similar kind of sniper guy who has a net over his face for what reason. His name is Kruger. The next is Otter. He's wearing a raincoat, you know, he's got his hood up, he's a bad lad and he's scared of rain. Then we've got Wyatt. He looks like I got nothing. And then the last person, the new person that we learned about is Zane. This is not an actual picture of him, but apparently he has a tactical poncho. So I googled tactical poncho and that picture came up, so there we go. So if you have the eyes of a hawk like I do when I'm cracked on Overgrown, you might have noticed that all of these operators, all of these characters seem to be the good guys, like for either SAS or like tier 1 operators or whatever, like, or Navy SEALs or whatever. They're all good guys, so I really hope that they're not lazy like World War II. Do you guys remember in World War II, until like 8 months into the game, you could not customize your Axis soldier, which means you could only customize your soldier half of the time. Like, nice one, Sledgehammer, you bloody... So I hope that there are operators for the bad guy teams. Like, imagine if you're playing as the Russian Spetsnaz. Sorry, Russians, not to call you bad guys, but you know, if you could play as an operator called Sergey and Vladimir and Nikolai, you know? Then the dude in the blog goes on to talk about stuff about the game and how detailed it is. For example, they talk about how good the trash is, and that's not a joke, they literally talk about how good the trash looks in the game, because they take trash and real life environments from real life and scan it into the game, which is epic. They also talk about the menus, like the character menus. They don't just want a black low res crappy environment. That's literally what they say as well. Oh, that's Black Ops 4 right there. Black crappy background, low res. You know, I'm just really excited that they have confirmed that this game will have great trash. Now, also talking about this menu and stuff, they talk about this thing called like the gun bench or the weapon bench, one of the two, and it's basically where you go to customize your weapon, and they say it's really in depth. And also that links in with some leaks that we had, for example, from Chinese Victor, saying that there's going to be really in-depth gun accessories. So imagine if you can change all the stuff, like you add a stock to your weapon and there could be all these different variants that look different of an attachment, so you can just really in-depth customize your weapon. And then he goes on, I don't know if anyone cares, but he talks about that menu. So it's once again not just a gun floating in a black background, it's actually like on this bench and it's like an interactable menu. Christ, clear your throat, my guy. So to me, when they're just talking about all this stuff, like how they pay attention to the menus and the in-depth weapon customization and stuff, it's just like, it's good to know truly that Infinity Ward is looking at the details and the attention to details and actually care about this stuff. They are going to make every little thing, you know, every mustache hair, every pixel to be high quality. Talking about those attachment variants, oh god, I can't wait to get attachment variants out of supply drops, boys. Am I right? And also, you know, Black Ops 3 and I think Black Ops 4 does that too, where if you put attachments on your weapons, it like completely changes the look of the actual weapon. So it could be like that, but even more in depth, where you can change the stock, the grip, the handle. I don't know anything about. So yeah. And also, you think I'm joking, but a year from now, I'll just be making videos complaining about the spam of attachment variants in supply drops. But boys, I think that's all I've got to say. It's just like, why is this information being released on a random blog post that no one even, like, only 2 people have ever read through. So it's like, no, why don't you, like, reveal some gameplay and stuff, man? Anyway, guys, stay spicy, cheers, and I'll see you in the next one.